Everyone in a sock sitting in shock. Well, yeah. Like, look at the HP on the King Tower before double Elixir time. The good news is, I don't really have to give you any pro tips for this deck. Hey guys, what's going on? It is Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. Today we have the winner of Season 13 on the channel. It is Jonah back on the channel again, I believe his second time here, and not on voice, but it's going to be probably for the better because there is a lot of kind of community anger, resentment. I couldn't show like 99% of the screenshots that I wanted to show you guys because this is a family-friendly channel for the most part here. By the way, guys, before we get into all the controversy, before I share some of the replays that got him to #1, I want to go ahead and let you know that I do have some Mega Knight decks on the way for you guys. Obviously, Mega Knight on boost this season. I also have new bowler decks and Royal Recruit decks coming your way. To test out the new cards, so subscribe here if you're new to the channel. Is anybody really new to the channel, though, now that I say that? Anybody watching right now, is this your first video ever watching on the channel? If so, I am Ash. I am your mediocre YouTube host. Today, we're gonna cover this deck. Oh, look at it. There it is, guys.
And I feel sick about it because I love you guys.
It is Elixir Golem Rage with the Battle Healer. This deck is so disgusting, and what's worse than that is Jonah, our star of today's video, who got #1 using this deck. He uses the same play every single time with this deck. Anytime he has Elixir Golem, he plays it in the back, and then he just cycles Battle Healer and Night Witch behind it. It is insane, and we're gonna watch it, guys, but I wanna kinda give you both perspectives. Obviously, this deck is toxic. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I can't sit here and defend this deck. However, I personally, actually, I'll save my personal opinion to after we see some community reaction here. By the way, just in case you wanna see it, this is last season's leaderboard, 7,953 trophies from Jonah. So the reaction on social media was, as I said, I can't share a lot of it here, but let's go ahead and start out with what we can share. So if we go, this guy, Fla, who's been on the channel before as well, he says, first bad player finishing #1. Congrats. Oof, that hurts, man. That hurts. That hurts, Fla. Not nice. Not nice. We have comments like this. Wings had him on the channel a few days ago. My 2 cents, I don't have a problem with Jonah as a player, but the fact that someone can finish #1 by abusing the RNG of starting hands shows that it needs to be fixed. It doesn't make any sense that Pump can't be in starting hand, but cards like Lava, Golem, and E-Golem can. How do you guys feel about that? Do you think that Lava Hound, Elixir Golem, and Golem should also not be in your starting hand along with the Elixir Pump? I am probably in the vast minority, and I don't even like that Elixir Pump shouldn't be in your starting hand. I don't like that Elixir Pump has that one rule and no other card does. I guess if we're gonna open up that conversation, sure, talk about other cards that shouldn't be in your starting hand. So I'm not against Wings here, but I think that was personally, I disagree with that move by Supercell. You know, if they want to nerf the Pump, nerf it in other ways. Don't make it the one card in the game that can't be in your starting hand. That's how I feel about it anyway. Saint Belican, I agree with Saint Belican. Hate on the deck, not on the player, right? Don't hate the play, hate the game. That's who I agree with in this kind of montage here. We have guys like Igor Hazard says, translated from Russian, Luntic with the first card against the Wolf, the 7 kids smashed the global, everyone in a sock sitting in shock. Everyone in a sock sitting in shock. Well, yeah.
I agree with what you're saying, but at the same time, it's dangerous.
Well, that made a lot of sense. Just had to share that one with you guys. I love Google Translate, man. And Adriano just says no skill. And again, I couldn't take the more nastier comments because I personally, again, I don't hate the player. I mean, there's thousands of players. I think Boss made a comment too. There's thousands of players in the world who were playing this deck, and only one of them finished #1 in the world, right? It was Jonah. So he deserves, there's something to be said for that. I could have played this deck all day, all night, every day of the year for the rest of my entire life, and I still won't finish #1 in the world. So even though it is a low skill, cheesy, dumb deck, and you can see right off the bat here against Pompeyo, he gives the well played because he knows what's coming, right? It's gonna be Night Witch, E-Golem. He used the E-Drag there, curveball, but he has that Battle Healer selected. This deck is just Wrong. Here we go. And he has Rage already back in hand. We're gonna go ahead and wait for that Fireball comes out. We go with the Ice Spirit instead. And that time, we don't get a ton of damage, but we're gonna get some damage. And that's the thing about Elixir Golem. It was nerfed, but look at this. I mean, I thought Pompeyo successfully defended that. I guess I was wrong, because check this out. Look at all this damage, man. That was a pretty solid defense. Ends up, and look at this. Jonah's just gonna eat that entire Brawler. Gonna go with the Inferno Dragon there on defense. Has the Electro Dragon in hand, but doesn't really even matter with this deck. That's the crazy thing about it, is you can sack a tower, you can not defend a tower, you can ignore a tower, and still win off of these big Elixir Golem pushes. And you'll always see Jonah do what he just did there. Even if he has a surviving unit, he's gonna build these pushes with the Elixir Golem 9 times out of 10. Not every time. There are some situations where he'll go opposite lane pressure if the opponent makes a big investment, Elixir investment in the opposite lane. But 9 times out of 10, he's always gonna start this push from behind the King Tower. Try to build up a big push behind it. So here we go again. I'm gonna probably show you a lot of these replays, and he plays 2 Elixir Golems here because he knows these blobs still get so much damage. They're just guaranteed to take the tower down. Now we have this Elixir Golem just gonna solo the tower. Pompeyo goes with the Inferno Dragon. Excuse me. And it looks like, you know, we're gonna have, I mean, how do you beat this deck in double Elixir time? How do you beat this deck in triple Elixir time? I don't know, man. I'm really interested to hear from you guys, though. Are you with me and Saint Belican and Boss? Hate the game, not the player? Or are you kind of with Flaw, like the least skilled player ever to finish #1 in the world? So here we go again. Fireball comes down, and Jonah is a good player, to be fair, too. He plays a lot of Lava Hound in the past, always kind of up there on ladder, so it's not like that he's like a one trick that you've never seen him play anything else. You've never seen him, you've never heard of this guy before. He's even been on the channel before. So here we go. There it is. 100 of blobs, a Night Witch on the tower. We go Inferno Dragon in the pocket, and what can Pompeyo do there? What can he do? You know, it's gonna be a 3 crown. That's gonna be it. Pompeyo can't. There's no way to defend that. Rage, Battle Healer, Heal Spirit, Elixir Golem. All of those cards, especially when put together, are just broken, man. And that's an overused phrase, but it's true in this situation. It really is.
How far can we get if we sail a little?
All right, I got plenty of great replays to share with you guys. Let's go with the mirror matchup against Bob the Rock. I'm gonna go double time here because, like I said, this is gonna get a little repetitive here. This is gonna get a little repetitive. You're gonna see Jonah, and the thing is Jonah just every time, if it's in his starting hand, he's gonna play that Elixir Golem in his starting hand. Then we go Night Witch. Then we go with the Battle Healer, that's right. But this time Bob the Rock, he has a Barbarian Hut version deck of this Elixir Golem. So this one's gonna be maybe a fair battle when it comes to overall deck toxicity. So E-Drag stays alive. It is what it is. We actually get him to the tower. And then there comes the low Barb Hut. It's going to give us the opportunity to pressure opposite lane. Here we go again. E-Golem in the back, right? This is double time. It seems like it's single time because it's just the same thing. We have Rage in hand. Rage goes down. Heal Spirit goes down. Not going to take the tower down, I don't think, but we'll get a lot of damage. This time it looks like Bob the Rock is actually going to get this tower down first. Our left tower. We go with the arrows there. Playing a little bit of defense, trying to make sure Bob does not get one of those, what do they call those? 3 crowns against us. Here we go again. Elixir Golem in the back with only 35 seconds left, too. Ballsy move there. Ballsy move. But Bob the Rock kind of pulls everything a little bit closer. 22 seconds remaining. We have Rage in hand, and there's the Rage spell, ladies and gentlemen. And there it goes, 11 seconds remaining. And at this point, Bob the Rock's forced to use a defensive Elixir Golem. You know that's never a good situation. Inferno Dragon takes that tower down. That hurt. That was painful to watch. Let's watch against a couple CRL or former CRL pros and active CRL pros alike. Let's go with Airsurfer here. Haven't had him on the channel in a long time. Airsurfer actually playing a very high skill deck. Jonah, you know, whatever. So we go in with a Miner. It's going to be a fast Miner Poison Cycle deck being here played, by Airsurfer. And Yeah, so there it is. Surprise, surprise, E-Golem in the back. You guys getting bored yet or what? There's the battle healer. The good news is I don't really have to give you any pro tips for this deck. I think you guys got the gist. Okay, I got it. Elixir Golem in the back. Then I play my battle healer, my Night Witch, and then one of the dragons. And then rage spell. Got it, got it. Heal spirit. Okay, maybe not, might be the heal spirit. That's all. That's it. Yeah, man. It's a deck. It is a deck. How do you fix a deck like this, though? You know, is it really broken, or is it just annoying? All open questions for you guys. All open questions. Sorry, guys. I've been talking all day. Phone calls, and yeah, the throat's feeling it right now. So arrows comes down. Battle healer's on that tower though, so. Just like that, you know, barely into double elixir time, and we already almost take that left tower down. Now we're going with a dual lane push. We already have Elixir Golem back in hand, and now we get Elixir Golem in both lanes here. Royale delivery comes down for Airsurfer. Royale delivery now in this replay can actually take down, can knock back, excuse me, reset the Inferno Dragon. That will not be the case by the time you guys are watching this video on Tuesday. So again, E-Wiz comes down. Again, Airsurfer's trying to make something happen, put a little bit of pressure with the Knight and the Miner on the left-hand side, but God, man, look at this. Look at this junk. Just look at it. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right, guys, I'm going to show you one more. I mean, we can't take too much of this, right? Wings was playing that, let's watch one against Wings here. You know what? I'll go 4 times speed, and I'll show you 2 more against Hazard and Wings. This is not Igor Hazard, it's Hazard, like Haz, like Busby, the guy that's been on the channel many times before. I guess both of them have. So this one is Wings. We had Wings on voice on video the other day. In case you guys missed it, I'll link it in the video for you guys in the show notes. He was great, man. He had the highest win percent. There he goes. That's the first E-Golem that we've seen played at the bridge, I believe, this entire video right there. But now we are in double elixir time. Look at the 4 times speed Inferno Dragon looks very weird. He looks like he's jumping around like a weirdo. Anyway, it's a 3 crown. There it is. And Wings can't help but laugh. But Wings was really good. Wings had the highest win percentage, you know, in 2v2 and 1v1 combined in CRL East, that is, or West, excuse me, that is. You don't hear people talk about Wings, in my opinion, enough in terms of one of the best players in the game, really since day one. He's an OG, old school player. Wings was around like in the days of Adam and Marcel P, you know, and Pompeyo in the very, very early days. Crap, like those names. Anyway, here we go again. And just right off the bat, our very first push, able to take that tower down against Hazard here. And like, you know, again, it's hard to even say that Hazard, any of these players are doing anything wrong. Look at this, look at the HP on that King Tower, man. Like, look at the HP on the King Tower before double elixir time. Now we can just plop that E-Golem down, cycle to another E-Golem, and then 30 seconds left, just the blobs kill the 3 crown it. That's it. That's it, man. All right, guys. So there you go. Congratulations to Jonah. Check out Jonah's Twitter information in the show notes below. Support the guests that we have on the channel here, guys. It helps support me as well. Thanks to all of you guys who are showing up in the Geyser tournaments that we're hosting, not every day, but a few days a week now. The download link to Geyser will be somewhere in the show notes below. Go ahead and check that out. Huge shout out to Stats Royale as well, where you can see Jonah's player stats and profile. You can also check out his win rate using this deck. That will be also linked in the show notes. And a huge shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner. Check out his information as well. Guys, thanks so much for watching, and as always, take care, guys.